Hey, what's up you guys? You're watching Team APS.
And today we're bringing you our Structure Deck Showdown.
Today I've got the Shaddoll Showdown.
And this is the Machina Madness.
Thumbs up the video, subscribe, and let's hop into the action.
Let's go. The Colossal Machina Army is back with vengeance in Structure Deck Mechanized Madness. That's pretty cool. You know, Paul, I built this deck like a long time ago. Yeah, I tried to like make it last with a Machina Fortress because it's such a good monster. However, the rest of the deck was really bad. Oh, this takes me back. Like, seeing this like ultra rare. Oh, this takes me back. I thought it was on the back, like right. Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna sleeve these in. These Imperium armor sleeves. First up is Machina Citadel. I have to read these because I haven't really looked at them before. So you can bring this thing back, not necessarily as easily as Fortress, but at least it's not gonna cost you like a card out the hand. Machina Possess Storage. That's a wild name. This card is normal or special. Target a Machina monster in your GY. Special summon it in defense, but it cannot activate its effects. Aerator. He looks cool. Discard one other Machina monster. Special summon this card. So this is like Machina Fortress. So this is redeployment. I like the artwork because of all the fortresses. Oh, okay. So one's discarding one card for 2 Machinas. Another one's discard one Machina to add 2 Machina cards. Okay, I get it. So this one can get spells and traps too. That's interesting. So Irradiator and Aerator are very similar monsters. You can summon both of these by discarding another Machina monster. And they both have effects that summon other Machinas. So when you use these effects to destroy a monster, the union goes, the monster stays, and you get another monster for your troubles. That's why this card is good. It took a lot to get there, but I'm getting it. I just wish we would have gotten like a new union who probably was, someone busted. Forgot about this card. This was important. Iron Call, Iron Draw, and Magnet Reverse. I love all these cards. Ties of the Brother. Can we ties in this deck? Oh, that's fun. Oh, another card I don't recognize. Machina Overdrive. 2 back to the fronts. It gave me 2 and a trap. Yo, this is not a bad deck. Yeah, value for money. This is a good structure. Like, there's a lot of great cards in here. I don't know about the Machina part of it, but I am looking forward to this, and I might need to get 3 copies.
Okay guys, I've got my Shaddoll structure deck, I've got my Imperium sleeves, and I'm ready. So, yeah, Shaddoll Showdown, you guys are pretty familiar with this. It actually came out several months ago now, it feels like. There's some new cards though, so like that should be interesting. It revives one of the all-time greatest strategies in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! That part's true. And also it gives you monsters of any attribute so that you can use all your Shaddolls. Honestly, structure decks in general have been getting like way better these days, and being able to like buy 3 and like actually do things. Here we go, the proper way to open your structure decks, kids. Play Duel Links. Okay, we've got App Clone. This is actually the new one, so it can't be destroyed by battle, which is always nice. And if it gets special summon, I can actually target a card on the field and negate its effects. Construct, in her wonderful new artwork. Shaddoll Windy, easily my favorite new one, and not just because of the artwork, but also because it summons them from your deck, so that's gonna be extremely handy. And then Shaddoll Aerial, which at first I thought wasn't that great, but like I've actually played the Shaddoll Invokes deck in real life, and I've kind of loved this card. You can summon banished Shaddolls, and you can also banish cards from your opponent's grave, so it can be really disruptive. There's actually a really cool combo I hope I can pull off with Shaddoll Aerial, where basically you use Shaddoll Incarnation with something like Construct in your graveyard, and then you use Aerial's effect, and you can revive Construct. These are pretty familiar Shaddoll faces: Falco, Hedgehog, Squamata, Dragon, Beast. I've pretty much got an idea of how Shaddolls work as it is. I do have some concerns though. I do need to actually see Shaddoll Fusion or L Shaddoll Fusion or some way to fuse with these things. What's cool though is that if I do manage to get to Shaddoll Fusion or any of my other fusion cards, I can recycle them very easily using pretty much all of the actual monsters. When they go to the grave, they can get these back. I do like the Shaddoll monsters have flip effects, so they won't be entirely dead. Dragon bounces a card, Squamata pops a card. I could even use something like Falco to kind of float a little bit. Even though I'm feeling okay about using Shaddolls, I don't know very much about Machina or how it works, so learning experience all around. High roll.
To my 8.
I'll take the first move. I'll start by setting a monster and 2 cards face down, and I'll pass turn.
Draw for turn. Set 1, set 2 cards, and pass.
I will draw for turn, and I'll flip up my Shaddoll Squamata. So when it's flipped, I can target a monster in the field and destroy it. I'll target your face down monster.
You hit my lefty driver.
And then normal summon my Shaddoll Hound. I'll enter the battle phase and attack for 1600 with Shaddoll Hound.
I'll chain my Begin Knave. A monster inflicts battle damage to a player. It gets returned to the hand.
Okay, so you'll take 1600.
Yes.
But my Shaddoll Hound is returned to my hand. Alright, well, I'll set a card face down and pass.
Draw for turn. I'll activate the lefty driver engrave to add a righty driver to my hand.
Yes.
Bash. Okay. I will normal summon my Machina gear frame and activate its effect to add a Machina monster to my hand. I will add my Machina Irradiator to my hand. I'll summon my Irradiator by discarding another Machina from my hand. So I'll activate my Iron Draw. Because I control exactly 2 machine effect monsters and no other monsters, I can draw 2 cards, and for the rest of the turn, I can only special summon once. Draw 2. Let's enter battle. Machina Gear Frame will attack your Shaddoll Squamata.
I guess they just both have to go.
Effect of Citadel Engrave. Because my Gear Frame was destroyed on the field, and now my Citadel will attack directly for 3k.
Okay, so does your Begin Knave activate now?
It will. Bounce to my hand. Now move to main phase 2. I will set 2 cards and pass.
Alright, I'll draw 1. I'll just pass. I don't have anything I can do right now.
Draw for turn. I will activate my Machina Armored Unit. So once per turn, when a machine monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the GY, I can special summon 1 machine monster from my deck, same attribute and less attack. And now I will normal summon my Machina Possess Storage, and I'll activate its effect on summon, which will special summon a Machina monster from my graveyard. But in defense position, but its effect can't be activated this turn. So I will special summon my Gear Frame. I'll switch my Irradiator to attack position and enter battle.
Okay.
My Irradiator will attack you directly for 1700.
Okay.
Then Begin Knave will send it straight back to my hand. And then my Possess Storage will attack you directly for 1600. I move to main phase 2. I will activate my Machina Irradiator in hand, discard another Machina to special summon, and pass.
During your end phase, I'll activate my Rest Shaddoll Incarnation. I can target a Shaddoll monster in my graveyard and summon it in face up or face down defense position. So I'm going to target my Shaddoll Squamata and I'll summon it in face down defense position. And now it's my turn. So I'll draw. I will activate my Shaddoll Fusion. So this lets me fusion summon anything from my extra deck using Shaddolls. Alright, I'm going to use Shaddoll Squamata and my Blackluster Soldier in my hand to fusion summon El Shaddoll Construct. And so when Construct is summoned, it can send a Shaddoll card from my deck to the graveyard. And also when Squamata is sent to the graveyard, it can send a Shaddoll card from my deck to the grave. I'll have Construct be Chainlink 1, and I'll have Squamata be Chainlink 2. Squamata will send Shaddoll Hedgehog, and Construct will send Shaddoll Dragon. So these 2 effects will activate.
Yes.
Shaddoll Hedgehog will let me add a card from my deck to my hand, a Shaddoll monster, and Shaddoll Dragon will destroy a spell or trap on the field. So I'm going to have Shaddoll Hedgehog be Chainlink 1, and Shaddoll Dragon be Chainlink 2.
And I will chain, strike to Dragon. Pay 15.
So my Shaddoll Hedgehog will grab Shaddoll Beast. Alright, I will enter the battle phase then. I'll use my Shaddoll Construct and I'll attack Machina Irradiator. So it'll automatically be destroyed by
card effect?
Yeah, Construct's effect will activate and automatically destroy it.
And then I'll activate my Citadel Engrave because it destroyed on the field.
That ends my turn.
End phase Citadel effect. He'll targeting himself. He'll destroy himself to destroy your monsters that have 3,000 or less attack.
Activate the effect of my Rest Shaddoll Incarnation. I'll banish it and a Shaddoll monster, Hedgehog, to flip my El Shaddoll Construct face down. So it will not be destroyed by your Citadel. And that's going to end my turn.
Drop turn. I will normal summon my Machina Possess Storage, and when it's normal summoned, I can target a Machina monster in my GY, except Possess Storage, and special summon it in defense position, but it cannot activate its effects this turn.
Okay.
So I'll target my Citadel, and then I'll activate Gearframe's effect to equip him to my Citadel, as because he's a Union monster.
I'll draw for turn. I will flip up my El Shaddoll construct. I'll activate my Twin Twisters. So I'm going to discard Shaddoll Hound, and that lets me target 2 of your spells and traps and destroy them. I'll target these 2 cards, Begone Knave and your set card.
I will chain my back to the front.
I had a feeling.
Irradiator.
Begone. All right, I'll enter the battle phase. I'm going to have my El Shaddoll construct attack, possess storage. Oh, both at 33.
I will activate the effect of my Citadel, targeting himself.
All right, well, I'll use my super polymerization. So I have to discard a card, so that's going to be Shaddoll Beast, and that lets me fusion summon using monsters from either field. So I'm going to be using my El Shaddoll construct, and I'll use your Machina Citadel. And that will let me make my El Shaddoll Shekinaga. I'm gonna make Shekinaga in defense, and yeah, construct gets back Shaddoll fusion, and I'll pass my turn to you.
Draw for turn. Activate the effect of my Machina Irradiator, targeting my Machina Possess Storage.
Okay, so it'll summon
a level 4 or lower machine monster from Earth machine monster from my grave. And because a machine monster was destroyed on my side of the field, I can activate the effect of my Citadel. And Citadel is back. I will activate the effect of my gear frame to equip himself to my Citadel. Next, I will activate the effect of my Citadel, targeting himself.
Alright, that destroys my Shekinaga.
And because I have gear frame, he'll die instead. I will switch my Irradiator to attack position and activate Iron Call. Because I control a machine monster, I can special summon a level 4 one from my grave. And its effects are negated. Get gear frame, and I enter battle.
And that's gonna finish me off. I don't have anything left.
Yeah!
Alright, game
Round
2.
So I'm up 1. I'll start by normal summoning my Scrap Recycler. I'll use this effect when it's normal or special to send 1 machine monster from deck to grave. I will send my Machina Citadel. Machina Defense Perimeter. If it's while you control a level 7 or higher monster, then machine monster, level 6 or lower machine monsters can't be targeted for attacks. If a face-up machine monster I control is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can target a machine monster in my graveyard and add it to my hand. 2 cards, face down, and pass.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. Okay, so I'll normal summon my Mathematician, and when he's summoned, I can send a level 4 or lower monster from my deck to the graveyard.
Go.
My Shaddoll Squamata to the graveyard. I can also activate its effect and send an additional Shaddoll card to the graveyard. Send my Shaddoll Falco. And when Shaddoll Falco is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, I can special summon it in face down defense position. I'll enter the battle phase.
And I'll activate back to the front.
Oh, okay. That is going to have to end my turn.
And draw for turn. I will switch my Citadel to attack position, and I'm gonna switch Recycler to defense position. Iron Draw! I control 2 machines, draw 2. But I can only special summon once this turn.
Yes.
My Citadel will attack your Mathematician.
So my Mathematician, when it's destroyed by battle, allows me to draw 1 card. So I'm going to activate that effect and draw 1 card.
Supply Squad.
Ooh, okay.
I'll pass.
During your end phase, I'm going to use my Sinister Shadow Games. So this lets me send a Shaddoll card from my deck to the graveyard and then change any number of face-down defense position Shaddoll monsters to face-up defense position. Where are you? God. Okay. I'll use it to send my Shaddoll Dragon. I'll also be flipping up my Shaddoll Falco. I'll have Shaddoll Falco be Chainlink 1 and Dragon be Chainlink 2. Dragon's going to target Supply Squad. My Falco will target Squamata.
And I will chain Citadel, and he'll target Scrap Recycler.
So Falco is destroyed, face down defense position, and Dragon will destroy Supply Squad. My turn, but I'll flip summon my Shaddoll Squamata. And I'm going to use its effect and target your Machina Citadel.
I will activate Citadel's effect, targeting himself.
Yeah.
Alright, Citadel blows himself up, blows up the board. Yes,
believe so.
activates my Machina Defense Perimeter. I can add a machine card to my hand.
Well, I will set one card face down, and that's going to be my turn.
I will normal summon my Machina Possessed Storage and activate its effect to special summon my Citadel from the grave.
Okay.
But of course, he's in defensive mode and cannot activate his effect this turn. And then I'll enter battle.
Yes.
My Possessed Storage will attack your face down. I'm at 16.
You attacked my Shaddoll Wendy. So when it's flipped face up, I can summon a Shaddoll monster from my deck in face up or face down defense position.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to be getting Shaddoll Beast. Face down. Alright, I'll draw for my turn. I will flip up my Shaddoll Beast and activate its effect. It lets me draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card. My Performage Trick Clown.
Yeah.
While I would like to use my Trick Clown's effect, I will not be doing that. I'll activate Curse of the Shadow Prison, my field spell. Each time a Shaddoll monster gets sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it'll get a Spellstone counter. During your turn, all your monsters lose 100 attack for each Spellstone counter. When I fusion summon a Shaddoll monster, I can use 3 of the Spellstone counters to let me use one of your monsters as material instead.
Yes.
I'll activate my Instant Fusion. By paying 1,000 life points, I can special summon a level 5 or lower fusion monster from my extra deck, but it'll be destroyed during the end phase. So, I'm actually going to get my El Shaddoll Winda. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end my turn, which is going to make my Shaddoll Winda be destroyed. And since Winda was destroyed, she'll get a Shaddoll Spell or Trap back from my graveyard. I'm going to get my Sinister Shadow Games.
I will switch my Citadel to attack position. Normal summon my Scrap Recycler. I'll send my Machina Fortress. I'll activate my Fortress effect. By pitching my Machina Fortress with Force, I can special summon a Fortress. Machina Fortress will attack your Shaddoll Beast.
Alright, I'm going to use my Super Polymerization. So with Super Polymerization, I can use your monsters as material, which is definitely something I want to do right now. I'm going to discard my Allure of Darkness so that I can fusion summon with your Machina Citadel and my Shaddoll Beast. My El Shaddoll Shekinaga, which takes a Shaddoll and an Earth. That also gives me not only another counter on my Curse of the Shadow Prison, but it activates Beast's effect to draw 1 card.
It does.
So I'll draw 1 card.
My Machina Fortress will attack your Shekinaga.
Okay, I have nothing.
Alright, then on damage calculation, I'll activate limited removal and double the attack of all my machines.
Shekinaga will be destroyed.
Alright. And then my Scrap Recycler will attack for 17. I mean, 14.
14, okay. Minus
So
1400.
doing a lot of math in my head.
And then
And
14.
28.
So 28. Hope we did that math right. I don't know how Yugioh gets a little
We
crazy.
swear we graduated. I will activate the effect of my Possessed Storage. I can target another Machina monster and a spell or trap card you control and bounce them to our hands.
Goodbye, Curse of the Shadow Prison. Would have been nice.
Limited removal resolves, destroys both of my monsters. So my Perimeter and my Citadel activate. Yeah, 1, 2. Citadel will summon himself. Possessed Storage.
My turn?
Yes.
Draw. Banish my Performage Trick Clown and my Shaddoll Dragon. A light and a dark monster to special summon Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. I'm going to go ahead and activate my Blackluster Soldier's effect. It can target a card on the field and banish it, but it won't be able to attack that turn. So I'm going to target and banish your Machina Citadel.
Well, I have to chain my Citadel's effect, targeting himself.
I'm going to use Lost Wind
Ooh.
to negate that effect. And finally banish this freaking card. Reactivate my curse. Set. And pass.
I will activate my Machina Redeployment. I will discard a Machina monster to add 2 Machina cards from my deck to my hand. I'll get my Machina Overdrive and Machina Peacekeeper. Now, special summon my Fortress by discarding a level 8 or higher Machina. A Machina Fortress. We're going back to 2010. Machina Fortress will attack your BLS, and my Fortress's ability will activate when destroyed by battle to destroy your BLS. Effective perimeter because it was destroyed. I'll add Scrap Recycler. Set one card face down. I will normal summon my Machina Possessed Storage to special summon my Fortress from the grave.
During your end phase, I'm going to activate my Sinister Shadow Games. I can send a Shaddoll card from my deck to the grave and then change my Shaddoll's battle positions. I'll send Shaddoll Hedgehog, which has an effect, and that's going to flip up my Nail Shaddoll Aerial. In addition to giving me a counter, this means that my Hedgehog will search a Shaddoll card, and then this will summon a banished one. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. The banished one I'm going for is Shaddoll Dragon. My Shaddoll Dragon in face down defense
What's
position.
his defense?
0.
Okay.
And Shaddoll Hedgehog adds a Shaddoll card from my deck to the hand. So I'll get Shaddoll Hound.
Yes.
Draw for turn. I'll flip summon my Shaddoll Dragon. It lets me target a card you control, and I'm going to get to return it to the hand. So, you know what? Fortress.
So that
Yes.
activates Fortress's effect.
It does.
Yes, I get to look at your hand and discard a card. This is a nice feeling.
Shaddoll Hound and Armageddon Knight.
What does Hound do when he sends?
Okay, I'm not going to be actually changing anything's battle position, but I'll normal summon my Armageddon Knight.
Yes.
So that lets me send a Dark Monster from my deck to the grave. I'll send my Shaddoll Zephrinaga.
Ooh, what's that do?
Don't want to know. It's not... It does, yeah. Okay. So, I'll activate my Shaddoll Fusion.
And I will chain my Machina Overdrive. So I can target a machine monster, special summon a Machina monster with a different name from my hand or deck, and if I do, I destroy the targeted monster. My Fortress. Destroy my Possessed Storage.
Actually have to be this. I'll use Aerial and Shaddoll Dragon to make my El Shaddoll App Cologne. Target 3 cards in your graveyard and banish them. Which one did you target with that?
Possessed Storage. Isn't that awful?
So Aerial will banish Possessed Storage, Aerator, and Force. If I attack, I can get a Shaddoll card, but...
At what cost?
At what cost? Alright, I'm gonna attack Machina Fortress.
Yes. How much attack do you have?
I have 25.
Alright, then we will both die.
Okay, that was my pure Shaddoll Ion. But also my App Cologne will let me add a Shaddoll card from my deck or GY to the hand and then discard 1 card. So basically I'm gonna be discarding whatever I add, but you know.
But you get an effect.
Alright, so I'm gonna get Falco to my hand, discard Falco, Falco's effect will activate, and boom. 1400 with Armageddon Knight.
I'll take it. I have plenty to work with.
Your move.
Okay, activate my Machina Overdrive Engrave. I can shuffle 3 machine monsters that are banished and or in my graveyard back into my deck and draw a card.
That's okay with me.
The 3 cards will be
No, the
Citadel,
good card.
Possess, and Aerator. The engine's back, boys. Draw. Scrap Recycler. Send my Citadel. Scrap Recycler will attack your Armageddon Knight.
So, okay, so you'll be destroyed.
Yes, and I have 900 to your 14.
No.
Yes, special summon to the field. We're still in battle phase, so my Citadel will attack your Armageddon Knight.
Oh yeah. Well, that's enough to that's enough to kill me. I had a Shaddoll Falco set.
Yeah.
Sucks. But good game.
Yes.
That was very fun. Honestly, for playing the pure Shaddoll deck, I think I might have made a few mistakes, but honestly, this was a lot of fun. It was a good time.
I didn't think a duel between 2 just out-of-the-box structures could be so this. And for the future, what 2 structure decks would you like to see face off?
Yeah, we will try to get around to all of the structure decks we can. We were thinking maybe next we could do the Spellcaster and Zombie ones.
Ooh.
Or perhaps the Rockets versus Soulburner.
Oh my god.
But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! See you in the next one.
Pass turn.
Okay.
Oh my god.